Hi everyone, welcome to programming school. Today I'm come up with one program. I explain about the description and then I'm going to write the code for this one. Just first of all, try to understand what is the description is. Write a program that will take a string as an input. The program will then determine whether each left parenthesis has matching right parenthesis. If so, the program will print 0, else the program will print 1. That means for every left parenthesis, we have to find if there is a right parenthesis. That means there is a balanced parenthesis set is there. We have to print 0. If there is no balanced parenthesis is there, then we have to print my 1, not minus 1, just only 1. Okay, and just consider the input here. Hello, welcome to the TCEA contest. Today is Saturday. For example, we have to count, we have to check, yes, this parenthesis is going to be closed here, this parenthesis is going to be closed here, and this parenthesis is going to be closed here. This parenthesis is going to be closed this here, and here Saturday is going to be closed here, and this also closed here. For every right parenthesis, for every left parenthesis, there is a right parenthesis is there. That's why it is going to be totally balanced one. That's why the output is going to be 0 here. Okay, going to the next input, this is closed here and this is closed here, but the first one is not closed at anywhere. That's why the output is going to be 1 here. Okay, the same thing here. What is my approach to solve this problem? This type of problems, whenever it is going to be that is parenthesis checker, is it balanced or not, how many balanced parenthesis count is there. For example, these type of questions, we have to depend on the stack here. Every time I'm going to create a stack and we have to check it. I'm going to explain how the stack is going to be working here. I'm going to take a stack like this. I'm going to take a stack like this. For example, this is the string. For example, this is going to be the string. For example, this is the string here. Now I'm going to trace character by character from this string. First of all, the first character is going to be open bracket. There are three different types of characters is there. One is open bracket, one is open bracket, another is a closed bracket, and remaining one is going to be characters, any character including space or anything. There are three different types of characters. Here I am considering only the open bracket and closed bracket, nothing else. Only open bracket and closed bracket. If any other numbers are coming, just I'm going to leave the values. That's it, nothing else. Only I'm going to consider only open bracket and closed bracket. Yes, the first character is the open bracket, right? If it is a open bracket, immediately I'm going to push that into the stack. That's it. Push that into the stack. Welcome, WELCOM. I'm not going to consider any character. If it is a space or any character, I'm not going to consider it. If it is a open bracket, just simply I'm going to insert it. That's it. Now after I'm going, the next character is going to be open bracket. If it is a open bracket, again I'm going to insert into the stack. Now the stack is at this, and initially it is at stack is at -1, right? Stack is at -1. -1 means it is going to be an empty stack. Okay, now I'm going to insert two open brackets. Now after we got closed bracket. If it is a closed bracket, just we are going to delete the element from the stack. We have to pop from the stack. I'm going to delete it. I'm going to just delete it. That's it. Again there is a open bracket after this A. Just simply again it is going to be inserted. And again there is a closed bracket at this position. I'm going to delete this one. Now again a closed bracket is there, again a closed bracket is there, again we have to delete this bracket also, again this bracket. Now top is at -1, now top is at -1, top is at -1, and after yes and again one more closed bracket is there. Now top is at this position, top is at this position. Now again a open bracket is there and at this position before after y there is a open bracket again, and after that a closed bracket is there. Then we have to delete this bracket, and after that again a closed bracket, we have to delete this closed bracket. Now where is the top? Top is at -1. That means every open bracket there is a closed bracket. That means after reading of all the string, the stack, the top element is at -1. That means the stack is empty. The stack is empty. Then it is going to be called as a valid parenthesis, right? Valid parenthesis. For example, if we consider the second example, what is the second example? This one, right? Yes. First of all, the first character is going to be open bracket. Now I am going to insert the open bracket here, and the next I am not going to consider 9x, and then again a open bracket. I am going to insert that open bracket again, and that after 2 there is a closed bracket. Just immediately I am going to delete the open bracket. Okay, after star again there is a open bracket, and after 5 there is a closed bracket. We reached the end of the string, right? End of the string. Now top is at what position? The top is at the top is locating at this position. The stack is not empty, right? The stack is not empty, but the string is completed. Yes, that's why this is not a valid parenthesis. That's why we are going to print 1 here. This is my algorithm. Now I am going to implement this algorithm to write this. Okay. First of all, we have to read the string. We have to read the string some s is equal to input of. Just simply we are going to read like this. S is equal to. We are going to read like this, and I am going to take some st. For example, that means a stack of our stack operation. I am going to take st. The maximum size it is going to be length of yes. That's it. Nothing else, right? That's why I'm going to take like this. For example, if I take like this, I am going to. What is s here? S is going to be input of like this, and what is st? How many characters are there in s here? Four characters, right? I'm going to maintain a brackets like this. I'm going to maintain a brackets like empty space 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now I'm going to write a logic. I'm going to traverse the loop here, traverse the string here for I in s. Each and every character in that s. Each and every character in that s. For example, I'm going to print it. For example, what is I here? I'm going to print for you. What is the input I'm going to read? I'm going to read the input. For example, if this is the input, the output is going to be character by character, H space, L space, and everything I'm going to print like this. Now, if the value is going to be an open bracket, then only I'm going to consider it, right? Then only I'm going to consider it. Before, if there is no need to print here, just only checking. I'm going to check that if I is equal to a open bracket. If it is going to be a open bracket, what we have to do? Simply I'm going to take some t is equal to -1 initially. Top is initially at -1. If it is a open bracket, I'm going to increment t plus is equal to 1. I'm going to increment the top, and st of t is equal to I. I'm going to insert that one. Insert that element into the stack. else if I is equal to a closed bracket, if it is a closed bracket, what we have to do? We have to take st of t is equal to empty, and then t minus is equal to 1. I am going to decrement it. I'm going to decrement it. I'm going to, first of all, I have to erase the value. I have to erase the value, and then I'm going to decrement the value here. Decrement the top value. And coming out, I'm going to check that if j is equal to minus 1, that means it is going to be indicating at the minus 1, that means the stack is empty. I'm going to print 0, else print 1. That's it, nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else. And if I'm going to execute it, for example, if this is the input and j is not j, that is going to be t. Sorry for that. I'm going to just observe the output is going to be 0 here. The output is going to be 0. If I'm going to execute it, if it is a open bracket, closed bracket, open bracket, closed bracket like this, the output is going to be 0 here. If I am going to execute only one open bracket, just observe here, there is only one bracket is there. That's why the stack is not empty. If you observe, the stack is not empty, right? If the above input, if this is the input here, if this is the input, what is the stack? Stack is going to be empty values, right? Where is j value? J is at, t is at minus 1. That's why it is going to be print exact value here. Try to understand. For example, if I am going to execute it, if there is a closed bracket, and like this, is it a valid one? Is this a valid one? No, right? What is st? st, if you observe here, st, and the st is empty, but j is, t is minus 2. It is decremented, right? That's why it is going to be working like this. Yes, this is the code. I think, hope you enjoy this code, right? If you like this video, just share to your friends and give a like, and share to your friends. If you have any doubt here, just comment it. Definitely I will reply to you. Thank you guys. That's it for this video.